at you and all that on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll shut this out now.
Yeah, well, go on, bro. I say we'll listen to the tunes together on it and see what you think of it. But it is a banger, bro. So I think it's the one.
Make a new one.
Yeah, you know the one. I've got bars there for it. But you know the one that me, you, and Ollie was meant to drop that Ollie didn't write bars for. I'll show you it anyway, and we'll listen to it and go from there. Innit?
Sam, it's Imagine If I Lose It All.
Yeah,
that's
Imagine If I
Unicorn.
Lose It All.
Oh yeah, go on, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, because then we can bang that. Because I want to drop an EP on Smoke Adventures, isn't it? But obviously, bang a couple of mine and your tunes in there as well, because it gives you a bit of advertisement.
Yeah, go on. We'll make a new one, innit? Especially for it.
Yeah, I've got a couple new bars for it and that, so yeah, we'll bang a new tune on there as well.
You're better off making a tune, and then I'll jump on that.
Jump on it, yeah. Go on. Well, I'll record Sank of Ollie, and then obviously next time you come around and see Ollie, brother, we'll show you it and we'll go from there.
Yeah, go on.
That work.
Sweet. Catch you in a bit. Tom Day PUFC, hardest channel to look at.
My brother. Listen, this guy's been here from early as well, Tom Day. You've been here from early, bro.
What are you smoking on now?
Bro, to be fair, I actually don't know. Again, bro, I'll just stop. It goes to a point where I've just stopped asking for the fucking. To be honest, I'm sure he said Super Silver, so it's probably Super Silver. I'll get you a couple nugs out for it real quick.
Shit.
Oh!
Yeah, nah, shit lighting as well. Bro.
Shit lighting?
Yeah, like we need a light.
You need your phone with a flashlight, innit?
Yeah.
Is that backdating?
Basically, lit vids. Cheers.
Cheers, boy.
I'm gonna put this here so you can see the chat
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I'll say so I can see the chat. Well, that is so delayed on that screen.
Yeah, it will be in it. Yeah, that's what live streams are like.
Yeah. Well, this is the part, innit? I don't actually know what it's called. I didn't ask.
Yeah.
But
I don't even know if
we got a pot full of it. But it's got a nice coat to THC.
Yeah, streaming on the GoPro, so it don't.
Yeah, we're streaming on the GoPro, so we don't get the best light.
You're better off getting one and holding it like this.
Yeah. Oh, what a nug.
Yeah, and just holding it up, like in front of the camera.
That is what we're smoking on. It's got a nice bit of THC. It's tiny bit moist. It's not the driest weed in the world, but it's drier than the majority I've had recently, so that's what we like to see. So we're gonna bang that in the grinder. We're gonna roll up a Ziggy and we're gonna smoke the fuck out of it. What's everyone saying? Is everyone good? We've all been having a good weekend. Ooh. Yeah, boy, turn the show. Flame. Young foul, flame. What you pay, what I pay. Oh, well, I mean, bro, to be fair, this is like an average piece, like average smoke. This is like, bro, I got this like 2 scores for 35, bro. Like, it's basically like the 3-5 deal plus like a fucking Zoot, I suppose. Yeah, it's 3-5 deal plus a Zoot plus a 5-up, you know what I mean? It works out the same. Yeah, bro. It is nice smoke still. It's a little bit harsh. Where's my invite? Bailey, get at me, bro. You can come through if you want.
Wait, is the fucking video still going? Like,
yeah, it's like still going. No, chat's still coming up.
Do you pause it?
No, it's just it's lagging on there.
Oh no, it's paused. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, bro, cause you're connected to Bluetooth.
Did you turn on Bluetooth?
Yeah, go.
Hang about. Bro, we're from Essex ways, isn't it? Like outskirts of London. One sec.
You got to swipe down from the top right.
Yeah. Bro, give me 2 secs here. I gotta fucking swap this up.
Bro, I can't see shit, bro. That torch is fucking unbearable, bro.
Run it. No, bro, that torch ain't too bad, I don't think. Point it down a little bit.
I can't.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
That's really better, isn't it?
No, I'm joking. I have work in the morning.
Why are you lying for? Come through.
I actually can't see nothing, bro. All I see is like white.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for it to appear on there. But it's best slow on there, but I don't understand why.
No, it's because you've got to do this.
What, bring it forward?
Yeah, because you've just left your because you've just exited your Bluetooth. It's paused the thing. You know what I mean?
Bring it right forward, yeah, to live, isn't it? Yeah, so we're talking about. Hold on. I'll move it. No,
it's gonna be delayed. It's not real time.
No, I get that, but
if you wanna see the chat, you just swipe up and down left.
Swear down.
Have we missed anything? That's pattern.
Yeah, to be fair, bro, for 2 scores for 35, bro, you can't really go wrong. I mean, it is a pattern deal. Don't get me wrong, 9 times out of 10 I buy a 3-5. Well, no, 9 times out of 10 I buy an ounce on it and just smoke that over the month. But at the same time, it's like, do you know what I mean? But at the minute I'm buying 3-5s just to get you by here and there. But it does the same job, you know what I mean? And that's a decent deal, really. It's basically the same as a 3.5 deal, isn't it? Got some OG Smokin. Now what paper you broke? Right now we're using the fucking OCB. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like in like a brown packet. So OCB Rizzler, and you get the roach with them, which you don't see a lot of that around here. So I buy them where I can, because it's like raw. It's the same as raw, isn't it? But
actually, let's put this here, bro.
So you keep hold of that, bro, because then you can see the chat. But yeah, the way I see it is OCBs, I think obviously the same as raws in terms of you get the roach with the fucking Rizzler, but I think OCBs are so much better papers than raws are. I've always thought that, so I always, where I can, smoke with OCBs. Whoa. Invest it into yourself.
Don't you reckon it's stress getting high and driving nowadays? So you don't do it.
The thing is, bro, not like, yeah, it
Elements
is.
all the way.
And that's the thing, like I try and fucking stray away from that shit, you know what I mean? Because in this day and age, it's not worth your time. Years ago, when AMPR wasn't a thing and all this shit, you might have been alright, but in this day and age...
Speedy peppers, it's happening. Foot patrol. I stand by too loud, bro. It's hard to get raws with roach where you are.
No, not even that, bro. Raws with roach is quite a common thing. Like, I don't mind raws, but I just prefer OCB papers, you know what I mean? Like, I've always thought OCBs are better than raws. I've always bought OCBs over raws. But when I used to buy OCBs, like, mainly was when OCBs, you used to get them around here a lot in the black packet. It was like a black packet with a silver writing. Like, if I can, I'll smoke raw blacks. Like, we've got a shop around here that sells raw black in the like connoisseur form. That's what they call it, like in Rizzler. But it's like the connoisseur form is like Rizzler plus roach. That is what it occurs as. But I prefer to buy that if I can get to it. But at the same time, if I can't be asked to go to that shop, then I'll just get OCBs with roach. Like, raw with roach are good. Like, I've got a pack of raw with roach in my bag, innit? Like, I've got the roach left, but I've run out of Rizzler because I use half cards. But it's like, I prefer to smoke with OCBs. I just think they roll nicer. That's better. I just think they roll nicer. I think they smoke nicer. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the same time, it's each to their own, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's personal preference on papers, same as tobacco and everything else. You know what I mean? You're like, what you like to smoke as a joint is what you like to smoke as a joint. I could tell you like fucking 100 ways as to how you can change your joint. If you like what you're smoking right now, then do you know what I mean?
It's dead.
What the lighting?
Yeah. I'll put it back up here. Bro, that is so bright though, listen. Alright, I think right, we've missed bare shit. I can't actually see because this fucking light is just shining in my face.
The thing is, backstrapping for me is good, yeah. Like, I do like I don't mind backstrapping a zoot, but I feel like sometimes when I backstrap a zoot, it just don't come out how I want it to. And it's not even like that, it's just like what I personally prefer in a zoot. Like, I know people like the backstrap, it's just less paper, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I get that, but at the same time, where I smoke cigarettes, I just think, like, I still smoke a lot of paper smoking cigarettes, do you know what I mean? So I'm not actually really gaining anything. Personally, do you know what I mean? For people that don't smoke cigarettes and just smoke weed, backstrapping should be the way for you, you know what I mean? Like, I agree with that 100%.
I get too paranoid when I'm high for no reason. Is it something you grow out of usually?
Personally, bro, yeah, I've had this situation myself, the exact mindset you're in, and personally it gets to a time where you just stop giving a fuck. Yeah, and as silly as that sounds, it honestly gets to that time where you're just like, bro, I don't care no more, do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna do it if I want to do it. And I feel like everyone should live their life like that. I feel like everyone should do what they want to do regardless of anyone else, do you know what I mean? And the thing is, if you're doing something that's out of hand, you know that you've got to accept them consequences, but at the same time, I feel like you should live your life how you want to. You should never listen to anyone, do you know what I mean? Like, if you want to do something, you do it. Forget about what everyone else thinks. Do you know what I mean? If that's what you think is good for you, go do that shit, bro. Do it first, ask questions later. That's my new motto, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna do as much as I fucking can, and if people start questioning it, I'll deal with that after, you know what I mean?
Backstraps are pointless in my opinion. So, foot patrol.
I think, personally, if you're smoking zoots, like, there was a time in my life, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still smoke a lot of zoots now per day. I probably still smoke like minimum 4 zoots a day, and that is truth, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really smoke anything less than 4 joints a day. But if you're the sort of person, and I do know these sorts of people that smoke fucking 8 to 10 joints a day, you're the people that need to backstrap, yeah? Because don't get me wrong, 4 to 5 zoots is still a lot of joints a day, but at the same time, if you're smoking, like, I don't know, say 4 zoots, you don't really need to worry about backstrapping. But if you're smoking hella zoots a day, I would backstrap, because it's just like, you're saving yourself that paper, because realistically every time you backstrap you're saving yourself half a Rizla, do you know what I mean? Which in hindsight doesn't seem like much, but it is in the long run.
Who's that?
Don't know, a random car, innit?
How's it going? Someone said D7N, how's it going, boys?
Yeah, mate, we're kicking, mate. We're all going good. Thank you for coming back and watching the video. I can see that enough people have been seeing this as a notification, which is good.
Only time I'm backstrapping is if I only got blues.
Yeah, to be fair, bro, blues, I mean, back in the day when I first started smoking, blues were like the big paper, you know what I mean? Like, around here, you didn't get these exotic papers like OCBs in shops and fucking... Bro, when I first started smoking, raws didn't even exist in UK shops, you know what I mean? Raws, you couldn't buy raws over the counter when I first started smoking, like, weed. And it's just like, all you had was silver or blues, you know what I mean? I'm sure the bio, what are they called? I don't think they're biodegradable. What are they? They're the Rizla packets that are like in the same sort of colour as raw. Even they didn't exist then, do you know what I mean? So it was like, you smoked with Rizla. It didn't... I preferred blues really, but at the same time it was like people smoked with silvers. But back then when I first started smoking, I didn't really run it on how thin the paper was. I just run it on how easy I could roll it, because that was when I was first starting to roll. And personally, blues for me are easiest to roll with because they're like a little bit thicker. Even though you don't like to smoke thick papers.
This guy says you need to grab yourself a canna card. You can legally carry up to 3 ounces a day without it being taken off you in the UK.
Wait, what? What's this, bro? Yeah,
Canna
brother.
card.
Grab my Insta, yeah. The Insta's in the fucking description. Send me a link for this, bro. Yeah.
It's not in the description of this. Bro.
Oh, we're not in the
Let me put it
description
in the
of
chat.
this. I'll bang it in the chat. But bro, yeah, send me that link, yeah, because that could be a big production for us.
Production.
Not production, but you know what I mean. Like, this could be a big thing for us. 'Cause at the same time, if I could get stopped with 3 Zs in my pocket and not got nicked, bro, and not get nicked, I'm cushed it.
Weed has the same effect to your lungs, like they still get damaged, mate.
No, I get this, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, a lot of people, and I completely understand, a lot of people that don't agree with cannabis and all this, and this is the thing, it's not that I don't agree with what these people are saying, because at the same time, people saying it damages your health, same as smoking, and that's not wrong. That's a fact. You breathe in smoke, you are gonna fucking, do you know what I mean? You are gonna feel that. Not even like that, but it's like, it's gonna affect your health. Do you know what I mean? That is a given. No matter what smoke you're breathing in, it will affect your health. But at the same time, for me, weed is more of a mental. Weed gives you more of a mental side effect. You don't get as much damage from smoking just cannabis with no tobacco. If you smoke cannabis with no tobacco, you're not going to get as much damage as if you was just to smoke tobacco or smoke cannabis with a lot of tobacco. Do you know what I mean?
Ryan said, did you man not know about it? Clearly not.
No, mate. We had no idea.
Oh yeah, I heard that. What's your Insta? Yes, at Ryan_Walden.
Yeah,
I'll
Ryan.
just put it in the chat up above.
I was say, bang yours in as well, bro.
Yeah, have it.
Fucking jump to the pair of us, bro. Ryan_Walden, Ollie Hill _.
Underscore. 2 underscores.
Oh, 2 underscores.
OCB paper's the one right now.
Bruv, OCBs, the brown like packaging with the OCB Rizla and the Roach right now, for me, is the most prolific. So I said, I like raw blacks, yeah, they're probably my favourite Rizla, but at the same time, I won't like, I can only get raw blacks in the connoisseur package, or connoisseur should I say, which is what they call it for the Roach and the Rizla, but you only really get them in one shop, do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to go out of my way to go to one shop just for a pack of fucking Rizla, you know what I mean? I go somewhere to roll a joint, I ain't got no Rizla. I'm not going out of my way to get Rizla. I'm just going to go buy the first pack I see.
Hey bro, this guy said, do you need some medical condition? Don't you need some medical condition for a weed card? That's his name. What's his name?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You nearly caught me out.
Ever been bagged?
Yeah.
Wait, Tom Day said, what did you do for 420?
420, smoked hella weed, bro. I think I picked up like ½ ounce and put in a joint. I'm sure it was 420. I was meant to record it.
To get a card, you have to apply for the card for specific medical reasons.
Yeah,
you
but
can
then
choose on their site. You also got to have 2 medical prescriptions from doctors that haven't worked for the card.
Yeah, see, that could be where it gets difficult. I mean, I I've never wanted to cry out for medical prescriptions, as in like medical conditions, do you know what I mean? Like I avoid a doctor where I fucking can. Don't get me wrong, considering I smoke all the time, I probably shouldn't avoid a doctor where I can, but at the same time, if I fucking can, I ain't going to no doctor, do you know what I mean? And if I hurt, I just fucking deal with that shit. Where's my zoot gone, bro? Rolled away. I swear to God, that literally got up and fucked off.
Tom Day said, you ever had a zombie stick? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Zombie stick, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
The Canna card is only available if 3 of your past drug prescriptions for your problem/disabilities don't work.
Right, so yeah, oh right, so you can actually get a Canna card if you can prove that, not prove, but
that you're disabled.
Yeah, but then why the fuck am I going to be disabled to get some bud, bro?
Just say you got a bad knee, bro. Elements are...
I got bud anyway and I ain't classed as disabled.
Elements are king paper. Yeah, no, but like if you get pulled over and you've got bud on you, like 3 ounces.
Yeah, bro, this is my disability card, brother. Yeah, show me that bag, yeah, I can deal with that. Elements
are king paper.
Yeah, elements are hard. Yeah,
T84 Wagwan G's.
Yes, T84. Nice to see you back, brother.
Yeah, boy. Those zombie sticks are everywhere, scam me.
Zombie sticks, bro, you're not talking about them bookie zoots people are selling as like pre-rolled, are you?
It's £19 and I've sent you the link. You've got the link apparently. Oh,
he sent a link for the zombie zoot. I'll have a look at it, bro. I won't even review it, but if it's going to kill me off, then maybe not.
Keep up with the vids. A zombie stick is like a pre-roll covered in keef.
Yeah, bro. Bro, I see these. Bro, 9 times out of 10, they're covered in fucking sawdust, bro. I wouldn't smoke that shit. I ain't being funny, yeah. If you wanna experience something like that, yeah, go like the way that I'll get majority of THC that I'll use to stick on a joint, and I think that's gonna be another tutorial that I'm gonna do soon, is how to use THC to stick around a joint, because a lot of people are still confused on that. But I think personally, I wouldn't go out and buy like a block of THC from someone. I wouldn't go out and buy something to stick around the zoot, do you know what I mean? Like I would personally, just from personal preference, go buy like a Z or like half a Z, smoke half of it, build up your THC, bang that out into a pot, dip your zoot in it, do you know what I mean? You need to put something on the outside, do you know what I mean? Like to stick that THC to the joint. Now you can use resin if you want, most people use resin, but at the same time, getting hold of that amount of resin is difficult. So you can use majority of stuff. I would personally, I've once before used jam. I used fucking strawberry fucking jam. I literally got the tiniest bits, not like lumps of it, literally just in the actual like most liquidy part of sauce of it you can find, and give it like a spiral all the way around. Just twisted it with my thumb around the roach with the spoon and just fucking twisted it all the way up, and you give yourself like a spiral all the way around with jam, yeah? Bro, smoking jam's gonna fucking kill you, and it's very, very minimal amount. I ain't talking a lot, I'm talking like literal, because jam's very sticky. You don't need a lot on there to fucking get the THC to stick to it. I'm talking literal, just so the paper is a little bit wet, and you can just dip it in the THC each side, and it'll hold all of it, you know what I mean? Smoke it, you love that shit, but at the same time...
Can you turn the fucking colour in?
Yeah.
Fucking, well, the sound's fucking...
Oh, do it fucking with the sound?
Yeah, a little bit. It must sound better now. The engine's off, right? It should sound better. Keep up with the vids, thin person. Cheers, mate. A zombie stick is like a pretty... biggest joint you've ever rolled, G?
To be fair, thinking about it now, I think the biggest joint I ever rolled, if you go to Amsterdam and you go into Rockland Cafe, there's a photo of me and my friend. We put... What did we put in it? I think we put a quarter in the joint plus a lot of THC. Sure, if you go into Rockland Cafe, he's got like in Amsterdam, they've got like a photo wall of like Polaroid photos, and when you look at this wall Polaroid photos, on there somewhere it should be me and my mate with this fucking fat zoo.
Have you ever smoked lemon haze?
Mm-hmm.
Only smoke the belter haze.
Lemon haze around here is common, man. I mean, lemon around here is one of the most common buds because it's one of the fastest to grow. But in terms of lemon haze, that's a common one around here.
Ryan said, also for that card, brother, the amount of bud you can hold on you per day at one time depends on what condition your card is for.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's like, I don't think everyone gets categorised into one. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you get given the card and the card just entitles you to hold X amount. I think it's a thing of you need to prove Like, don't get me wrong, it's probably easy for you to prove 1 or 2 states to get the actual card, like in terms of, I don't know, you can prove like fucking paranoia or fucking depression, whatever, do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, you can push them things to get the card, but unless you're in a critical condition, you're probably not going to be extended to the amount that most people believe, do you know what I mean? Not that I'm trying to call out anyone that said anything, but I mean as in like, I feel like you have to be in quite a critical condition to receive, like, to be able to roll about 3 ounces, do you know what I mean? Like, if I was to get pulled over with 3 ounces in my fucking pocket, I'm still getting nicked, do you know what I mean? Regardless of a medical condition.
Sick guys, class content voice.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Leighton, mate. Haze or dog? Dog.
Haze or dog?
Yeah, mate. Question mark.
Wait, what?
Which one? Haze.
Oh, Haze or dog? I thought you said, how's your dog? I was like, what dog, bro? It's a fucking what dog? What, myself? I'm doing good.
How's you, dog? Brew.
Nah, Haze probably, I'd say Haze.
Brew. You smoking CBD?
Nah, bro, I ain't smoking no CBD. Fuck that shit.
My mate covered a zoot in honey, then rolled it in THC and
Yeah, see, that shit works
Dead.
as well, bro.
But he said dead.
It didn't burn that well, yeah,
Oh,
but
similar to your jam team.
yeah, like, bro, the thing is, yeah, if you drown it in honey, it won't burn. What you gotta remember is that, like I said, when it comes to the jam, you don't want none of that lump shit. You wanna literally just dip it in very slightly onto where it's so liquidated. And you don't want to put a lot on. You want to have like a fair bit on the spoon, but obviously as you twist the joint and move it up the joint, it will spread itself out. Do you know what I mean? Like, so in the beginning you have a fair bit on if you want to do it in one movement, but you can just literally just tap it on the bottom and just turn the joint and just slowly move your hand up, and it will just literally just wrap itself all the way around in a spiral. And yeah, I'm talking like a thin layer, because if you put too much on there and just drown it in honey, then bang it in some THC, the honey will not burn at the same speed as everything else. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got to warm up, and it's an oil. Like, it's like an oil. It's got to warm up enough to be able to burn properly. Do you know what I mean? So the weed and the tobacco, if you smoke the tobacco, it's going to burn faster.
I said, do you guys like Stardog?
I like Stardog, don't get me wrong. I've always enjoyed Stardog, but I feel like a lot of people preach that Stardog is what it isn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of people that come to me like, this is a bit of Stardog, you know what I mean? And it's just like, you look at it, it's like, it's not Stardog, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of people, especially in the UK, are just brand weed as Stardog now because it's an in brand. Like, it's an in strain, should I say? I don't like to say brand with weed, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's an in strain in the UK, so people, if they don't know what to call, but you know what, fuck it, Stardog, bang. Do you know what I mean? Sell it, that's it. That's what Stardog comes up now.
Zacko has used the honeys before to stick the keef on. Smells nice as well. Tom Day, yeah, me too.
Honey's a good one, just don't drown it. Do you know what I mean?
What?
You can use honey in all extents, do you know what I mean? It's the same as jam, you can use a pair of them. Honey's pretty better because you don't get no lumps in honey, but at the same time, don't overdo it. The biggest problem you get with where it won't burn properly is because you overdo it with the honey.
Best weed that you've smoked? Nico 420 says.
Personally, I mean, I had this weed a long time ago. Like, obviously, it was of a friend, but obviously that's not for the channel. But it was a nice bit, G13, and I'm talking probably easily 5 years ago, maybe even longer than that. It might have even been 6 years ago. I think it's about 6 years ago. One of my pals shot me a bit of fucking G13, and it was loud. Do you know what I mean? It was like, it was nice weed. It was fucking, it was. You could fucking look at it and the shit would fucking shatter in front of your face. It was that dry, do you know what I mean? And it wasn't, but the thing is, it wasn't like powder dry. The formation of the nug was like, it was nice, with the point of where you could grind it and it didn't dust. Like, it wasn't powder when you grinded it. It still grinded nice, but it was perfect to smoke. Do you know what I mean? It was cured perfectly.
How do you get connections to bud, and how do you tell if they're trustworthy? Because sometimes I feel sketchy.
To be honest, mate, yeah, in that sense, when it comes to connections of bud, I never ever really use an online source unless it's someone, not that I know, but someone that knows someone, or someone that I know has ordered from and has received the product. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't ever just find someone on the internet and just order. Do you know what I mean? That's the, if you're gonna do that and just look on the internet for bud and order it, you're already on the wrong path. Yeah, you need to not do that. Because at the end of the day, there's multiple people out there that are just happy to take your money and send you nothing, do you know what I mean? At the same time, you're ordering weed, bruv, yeah? So you can't go to nowhere. You can't, like, say it's getting sent through Royal Mail or UPS or wherever. You can't go there and be like, yeah, I've ordered 3-5 of weed and it ain't turned up. Because they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the problem, and that's the biggest problem I think with ordering online. A lot of people try to order weed online and edibles and shit like that. But like I said, there's enough people in this world that can take your money and not send you nothing. And like I said, you're going to go to UPS and go, yeah, this guy was meant to sell me a 3.5 of weed, but he hasn't sent it. They're going to go, what the fuck are you come here for? Do you know what I mean?
Cheers from Germany, Christoph.
Thank you.
Zach, around East London, there's too much bulk Stardog. It's killing the man, then.
Bruv, Stardog at the minute is excess amounts. Excess amounts.
You should do a vid on you smoking a Puri Keef Zoot.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I thought about this idea, but at the same time, because I'm used to smoking with tobacco, don't get me wrong, I have my bit of tobacco. You all know this. People that are regulars on the channel, you know how my tobacco goes. Everyone's had their little pop at how much I put in, but that was in the beginning. People now don't tend to talk about tobacco because they understand. But at the same time, personally, if I smoked a Puri with Keef in it, I'd be on the fucking floor. Not like that, but it's like, I wouldn't be fucked. I wouldn't be like too stoned, but it's like I would cough my fucking lungs up because my lungs are used to smoking weed with tobacco, so it smoothens it out that little bit. Like, I smoke my mate's joint with like just pure bud, literally, and it's a fathead pure bud, mate. I'm choking. It's not even like that. It's just not nice to listen to on a video. You don't want to sit and listen to me fucking die out for fucking half an hour.
What are you saying about them Cali packs in the UK?
Bro, the thing is, yeah, majority of Cali packs you buy over here, I feel like are not worth the money. Like, if I went to fucking Damn and I was paying like X amount for weed, like 30 euros for a gram, do you know what I mean? I understand that's nice weed because it's all regulated, do you know what I mean? But over here, you're given something in a bag, yeah? You can buy these bags from anywhere you fucking like. Because it ain't illegal to sell bags. You can sell bags with pictures on as much as you fucking like, as long as it's not contained with what you're selling as. But at the same time, you gotta think about that in perspective. Anyone on this fucking planet can go and buy a fucking, I don't know, a Cali pack fucking bag straight and go and buy a 180 ounce and stick it in there. You're getting it in a bag, people go, that's Cali pack. No. Do you know what I mean?
People need to stop buying overpriced 3.5 labelled.
Yeah, like me, bro. Yeah, like me, bro. Straight up. That right there is me, bro. Yeah, now, don't get me wrong, yeah. I'll put this as clear as day as I can cut it, yeah. I very, very, very rarely will spend anything over normal price for a 3.5, for a tenors, for a scores, for anything. Because I don't see the difference in smoking expensive bud. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you can look at an expensive bud and be like, that's fucking peng. But at the same time, 9 times out of 10, I get a bud that I've paid 60 for a 3.5, and I get a bud that I've paid fucking 25 for a 3.5, and they still get me a stoned. Do you know what I mean? And I got people around here that sort me out fucking 3.5 for a score 5. Do you know what I mean? They're still nice bud. Don't get me wrong, bud around here at the minute is alright. There was a drought, but it's moving still. Do you know what I mean?
Opinions on Guava Dog?
Guava Dog, I've had it. I think personally it's a nice bud. Personally, I wouldn't sell it as Cali though. Like, people sell Cali prices for that Guava Dog. Like, I remember before, a couple of years ago, I paid, I think it was 50 for a 3.5. And it was nice, but it was sticky as fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's just like one of them buds where it's like, you pay a lot of money for it, but once you stick it in a grinder, you're like, what have I fucking done? Because it's just like, you grind it up and you don't get nothing out of it. It's the same problem with moist bud, and I find a lot of Guava Dogs come quite moist.
Appreciate the content, lads. Cheers, MB. Wagwan, can you get a hold of a hash in the UK, and have you tried it? Twistix. Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, hash comes about all the time. I mean, I know a few people that sort hash. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot rarer than you get the actual flower now. Do you know what I mean? If you need a 10 bag, you got quite a few people to call. But if you want hash is becoming a dying thing. You know what I mean? It's not something you can just call up anyone for anymore and be like, you got a hash, because 9 times out of 10 they ain't got it.
Cracked on 60 FPS says, when's the next vid?
To be fair, bro, we got a couple bits in the pipeline. We've got a new one coming out for Smoke Adventures, obviously. We've got some new videos for another channel we want to make that's not so based on bud, but it's more on our lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? But we don't want to try and relate it too much to the channel.
Yeah, but we'll let you know when
yeah, once that drops, we'll let everyone know when that's come out. But we're gonna try and make it more based on what we do of a day without it involving weed. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I still smoke a lot of weed. We'll always be uploading smoke adventures. That will always be a thing. But at the same time, it's like we're getting more than enough from smoke adventures and from the audience that we've got. But at the same time, we want to like expand within ourselves. Do you know what I mean? We don't like to post like random content on Smoke Adventures. Smoke Adventures is a smoke channel, you know what I mean? You just get our smoke content. We don't want to put all of our random content or just daily life content all the time into Smoke Adventures. I mean, on our build-ups to days for the videos, I think that is a good style of video and I think everyone's enjoying that. But at the same time, I don't think we should overdo it because we've still got a lot of content that we could post elsewhere.
What age did you start smoking, bud?
Early, man. I mean, what am I now, 21? I think the first joint I smoked when I was like 12, no, 11.
About 21 years ago, mate.
No, about 10 years ago, probably about a century ago now.
Do a vid on banning a pure Keith
sorry.
suit, that would bang, bro.
Keith suit, that'd go bang, but at the same time, I've had a couple of Keith suits. I'll smoke Keith suits here and there when I've not got no bud and I can just fucking bang all of it in a zoot.
What's your tolerance saying? Can you bun a zoot and still be fraz now?
Personally, bro, yeah, like this is one thing I've been questioning myself on for a while, like, is just how it affects me still, and it's like one of the ones where you can't really gauge it too much. Like when I first started smoking, yeah, like for the first year, like you get fucked up off a zoot, bro, if you know what I mean. Like for a long time, it's like that. Do you know what I mean? You can smoke a zoot if you're smoking once every couple of days, you can smoke a zoot, and you're like, you know what, I feel fucked. But at the same time, once you're smoking every single day, a few joints a day, you get to the point where you're just like, you smoke your third joint, and I don't feel much higher. I do, but it's just like it's refreshed that high. It's not got you any more higher than what you already was. It's just brought you back to that quota, if you know what I mean.
What you smoking on, lads?
No idea. I have absolutely no idea. I'll ask the guy. I keep doing this. We keep recording videos and live streams. I don't even know what the fucking bud's called, and it's taking a piss.
Where you from?
Essex ways, man. Outskirts of London.
My ex-girlfriend put half ounce of bud in the toilet and flushed it over an argument.
Bro, are you mad? How about you owe me a bill easy, like 90 bar at least?
If you're buying Cali packs, 9 times out of 10 it's not Cali.
No, it's not,
literally
bro.
Buy the bags on Amazon.
So, bro, this is what I'm saying, yeah. Like you can literally go on Amazon or you can go on fucking like any of all these random websites and just buy the bags, like 200 bags for like a tenner on it. Like you buy 200 bags, but you go out and buy like a £200 ounce. It's like it's not Cali, nowhere near, but at the same time it's still a nice looking weed. Slap it in them bags and it's gone. It's like people said before on like on the Pirate Studios video. It's like I'm smoking in a fake cookies pack. I'm not smoking fake cookies pack. Someone give me that bag for a bag of cookies, but I kept the bag because it seals the smell of bud better than most bud bags. Do you know what I mean? So that's why when I was picking up bud, I was buying bud in a bag and emptying it into that bag because it's easier for me to go about my daily life not stinking of fucking weed. Do you know what I mean?
Got some proper fire, purple punch, down to the last G. Can't be doing with this new lockdown, won't be able to get
Nah, lockdown's gonna be a madness, like, do you know what I mean? It's gonna be fucked up for everyone, and the thing is, hopefully we can get some content out, and it's gonna give us time to get out content while this whole lockdown shit's going on, which could be good for people that are off, do you know what I mean, that are not doing fuck all with their day. We can produce more content for you lot.
Man said 2 uploads in a week on a live stream. The boys are back.
Yeah, mate, we're trying. The thing is, yeah, like we've been fucking sleeping on it for a long time. Not like that, but it's in like Smoke Adventures. Like we've been trying to push out videos, but we're just not even. It's not even the thing of ideas. Sometimes it's just the thing of finding the time. And I know for some people that might seem difficult. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, like we both have our own lives. Do you know what I mean? Ollie works his own 9 to 5. I work my own 9 to 5. Do you know what I mean? We do other bits outside of that as well. So it's like as much as it's not even as much as the ideas. Sometimes we've actually got to find the time in our life to get. Do you know what I mean? And we're all for the channel. Do you know what I mean? We're putting as much effort in as we can, but at the same time, you've got to understand that we have got other bits to build up outside. Do you know what I mean? But we put out what we can.
Lockdown, we'll probably get more content out now.
And that's the thing.
The
thing is, I should be off work. Yeah, I should be off work for the whole month, realistically paid, because with cars, it's not necessary to buy a car. Do you know what I mean?
Why don't you just grind your backy with a weed? It burns more even than layering the backy.
I'd never put it through a metal grinder. The thing is, I use metal grinder. With dry weed, I use a metal grinder, yeah? So Like with dry buds, you can fucking 2-3 turn a nice dry bit of weed and it'll fucking go through in seconds. But if you got a moist bit of weed, do you know what I mean? You don't really want to be doing that. Plus, you don't put backy through a metal grinder. Like if I was to have a really moist bit of weed and I had fag tobacco, like an actual tailor-made cigarette, then yeah, I'd put that in the grinder. But I don't put tobacco in any grinder, not even plastic one. I just think it kills it. It murders the grinder as soon as you start using it. If it's brand new, you have 2 weeks of tobacco in it and that thing won't turn.
Deco, there was a stream the other night, was pretty lit. From Zacko.
Thank you, brother. We're just trying to put out as much content as we can. It might not always be videos, do you know what I mean? Even just a little fucking clip of us just fucking chilling, doing fuck all. You know what I mean? Just smoking a joint. I know that's what you lot like to see. And we just, even though we sometimes think that that's not enough content for people, you lot obviously seem to enjoy watching that, do you know what I mean? So we need to try and put more of that out for you lot. Even if it's not always just made into a video, but just something that people can just sit late of the night and just watch. You know what I mean? People that smoke their bedtime joint, you can just watch us and smoke with us, you know what I mean? That's what it is for us.
There was a mad drought in my town recently. Louis Robertson said, yo.
Yo.
You lads up to much tonight? Just chilling, man.
Smoking on the stream. I'm about to get out another slash. Hold that for me, bro. Thank you.
Bro, I'm trying to scroll through the comments now. Nah, mate, we're just chilling. Was at the pub, but it's shut at 10, obviously, because UK lockdown. And we're just out chilling, bro. Not really much going on, to be fair, mate. Just live streaming pretty much until we get a bit tired. Funny how I genuinely found you, man, through YouTube recommended, but you, man, are from the same area as me. Yeah, that's mad, bro. Honestly, you live around, like, around, I don't know if I should say it, but you live around where we used to go to school, innit? I remember you commenting. I think we went to the same school, right?
Yeah.
That Ryan, funny how I genuinely found you, man, through YouTube recommended, but you, man, are from the same area as me. That's that Ryan guy, yeah, he went to the same school. When skunk came along, it replaced something mad like 8% of hash in the UK. It's starting to come back now, though.
Yeah, hash was a big thing before skunk actually came about. You know what I mean? Skunk before it actually fully came about. Hash was the main, hash and pollen was the main smoking. Do you know what I mean? That's what you mainly smoked.
Good review other day, lads. Isn't worth 60 a 3.5 though, bro. 25 a 3.5 of guys I know in London too.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing. And that's the thing, like, I don't normally pay that. So I mean, I didn't pay 60 for it. I ended up paying 50, but at the same time, it's like that's what he would have been charging for it, is 60. And it's like I personally couldn't pay 60. Like, I just said to the guy, I'm not paying 60 for it. I'll pay you 50 for it, innit? But I'm not. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It's too extensive, which you seem to be alright with. So I just left it at that.
I'm 17 and can't afford bud. What should I do?
I mean, bro, the biggest thing I can say to you, if you can't afford bud, yeah. 9 times out of 10.
Don't buy what you can't afford.
No, well, I mean, you can say that as much as that's Ollie's point of view in it, but the way I see it is that, like, the way that I always counteracted that problem, if I wanted to smoke weed but I didn't have weed, then, do you know what I mean? It's one of them things that for a few days, you've just got to fucking give it a couple of days. You know what I mean? If you get paid weekly, it's alright, but if you get paid monthly or you're not getting paid at all, then it's a bit of a difficulty.
Ryan said, I'll rate the content, brothers. Have a good stream. I've got work in the morning. Sweet,
alright, mate. Take it easy. Thank you for watching.
Take care, boy. Cheers. Get a job. There you go.
I've got a job.
Us. No, not us. He's talking to the guy that said, what do I do? I forgot that.
Oh.
You think you'll be monetized by the end of the year?
Nah,
no, basically what happened was
we was monetized.
We was monetized, but obviously it's automated. So when you hit a certain amount of views and a certain amount of subscribers, then you can get monetization. So basically we hit that amount, we got monetized, and then obviously someone reviewed our channel eventually, and then they took away our monetization. So we won't ever earn money from this channel just because it's all to do with bud.
So no matter what we post, like, don't get me wrong, we don't post all the time, but we still try and post when we can, and we're still trying to put content out for people. We earn nothing from this, do you know what I mean? It's us sitting here doing this right now, we don't earn nothing, bro, you know what I mean? At the same time, we don't care about that. For us, Smoke Adventures is more of the people, you know what I mean? We've got a fan base now that we've got that we have to provide for, you know what I mean? Like, and don't take it like that, but I mean, as in, like, we like to put out the content for the people that still watch us. So, I mean, that's more so why we're probably going to bring out the other channel, because it helps us with bringing in that monetization without having to involve this channel. Do you know what I mean?
First zoot when I was 12. I wish I could get zonked off of one zoot like that again.
Mate, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like the first joint, I'll tell you what, yeah, the first joint I ever rolled, yeah, my own first ever joint that I ever rolled and smoked of my own, yeah, that was smokable. I literally was sitting in my mate's shed, yeah, in his garden. There was 4 of us there when I rolled this joint and smoked it, yeah. I got halfway through it and fell asleep. I woke up, there was no one there. I still had half a joint in my hand on the table. My pal's Marge come out to me and was like, yeah, like, are you good? I was like, what do you mean am I good? I was like, what the fuck is everyone? Like, I fell asleep at like, I got there at like 11 o'clock. I woke up, it was like 5 in the fucking afternoon. I was like, what the fuck is this? I looked around, no cunt was there. Then his Marge come out, like I said, and was like, you all good? I was like, where is everyone? She was like, well, like, so-and-so's fucked off here, so-and-so's fucked off here, do you know what I mean? You're the last one left, but you were sleeping, so I thought I'd leave you. I was like, fuck, I was sleeping, you thought you'd leave me.
Biggs react, my fucking bro smoke ups in that.
Yeah, mate.
Zacko Ollie don't smoke, yep. Yeah, someone said, swing on your fucking toke, bruv.
Yeah,
Zacko
bro.
said Ollie don't smoke.
I'd love to.
When was the last time you had a trim?
What?
When was the last time you had a trim?
Last time I had a trim was in lockdown, like was in the start of lockdown, like early. I mean, I've been growing my hair for like what, like close on 3 years now. I mean, the last trim I had was probably about 8 months ago at most, and that's the only trim I've had in like 3 years.
What you working at?
Personally, bro, I don't like to disclose that information. Yeah, such.
This guy says, you reckon weed will ever be legal here?
One day, hopefully.
But that thing, there was a petition on it, like making weed legal, and then they fucking reviewed it.
They threw it out.
They got so many signatures, and they said, nah, because there's too many fucking like health
critics that say that
like it fucks you up.
It fucks your mental health up.
Yeah, that's.
But at the same time, what makes me laugh, yeah, and this is why I feel like it will still be a while from now for cannabis to be legalised, is that you look in places like Kent. Looking places up and down the country, there's fucking massive warehouses in the middle of nowhere growing fucking pounds and pounds and pounds of weed by the day. Yeah, government owned grows that are pushing weed out every day that's illegal in this country. But the way you got to see it is the government have gone and a few years ago released this hemp license so you can grow what you like. Yeah, as long as it's in a certain amount, but at the same time it's fucking bollocks because the government can fill up. I've seen the government grows that are fucking 2.5 miles cubed, mate, yeah. They're fucking everywhere, do you know what I mean? And it's like they will cut all this weed down and send it abroad and make all their money out of it because they can make as much money as they like as long as it's not being smoked in this country. The growing of weed is now legal. The smoking of it is still illegal. So all they'll do is grow as much as they possibly can and ship it out abroad. And they're still making their money. Do you know what I mean? They got to pay import. It's the government. Why are they paying import tax? They ain't paying fuck all. So all they're doing is shipping this out to all these other countries as medical cannabis, which they like to call it, yet they can't fucking release it here for recreational use. But they're more than happy to grow it in their own warehouses and sell it to other countries because they don't have to explain to us that they're doing that. Because the way they see it is that they've made it legal to grow it, so you want to grow it and sell it abroad, that's up to you. But at the same time, if you want to grow it and smoke it, you're wronging.
What are you smoking on? Because you don't know, bro.
Oh, I have no idea.
Been asked about 4 times.
I have no idea.
What's your favourite strain?
Personally...
What's your favourite strains? Sorry.
I mean, personally, for me, a big favourite is like the one of two. In the UK, like when I first started smoking, the 2 biggest strains was lemon and cheese, yeah? That was what you got. Do you know what I mean? For a couple of years, you was either picking up lemon or cheese. It was all the same shit, yeah? And... for me, cheese is always the way to go. I've always liked a nice bit of cheese. I like a fruity bud as well, like Tangerine Dream or Fruit Punch, you know what I mean, purple weeds. I love all that sort of shit, do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I will smoke majority of weed, do you know what I mean? I'm not very picky. Don't get me wrong, if it looks like shit, I ain't gonna smoke it. But at the same time, if it comes in nugs and it smells nice, it looks nice, I'm not gonna turn it down. But my favourite strains will probably be cheese or more fruity strains. Like I said, Tangerine Dream, more orange flavours. You know what I mean? You get Fruit Punch and shit like that. Grapefruit's one of my favourite strains.
How many subs for Ollie to Balazu?
100k.
There you go.
Yeah, we've set it higher. Do you know what I mean? Me and Ollie have already had this discussion, and Ollie don't want to smoke the zoot, bro. So like, if you lot want him to smoke a zoot, it's gonna have to hit 100k. I don't like to say that because that's quite a big milestone, considering we're not even at 10k yet.
Yeah, bro. But that's what it is, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
100K,
do you know what I mean?
Like, once we're there, innit?
That's what he's set.
But,
that's what he's set. You know what I mean?
But I ain't doing it on no like 10K. Or
yeah,
anything.
bro. You know what I mean? Why should you? You know what I mean? Like, you've gone this long without it. 10K. Don't get me wrong, it's a big milestone for us, but at the same time, it's not big enough.
I've never puffed a cigarette. Like,
he's not smoked anything. The boy's never smoked in his life. Anything.
My lungs are pure, mate.
The only thing he's done ever is drink.
Other night stream's gonna become a regular.
I mean, if you want to see the night streams as a regular, I mean, this is quite an ideal time for us to stream, actually, realistically, because this is the ideal time that people are smoking their bedtime zoots, especially in the UK, and a lot of our audience now are UK based, which is good. I like to see that, considering when we first started, a lot of our audience was like US based and from around the world, you know what I mean? But now, because we're smoking at this sort of time, it's the ideal time for everyone to be having their bedtime, or, do you know what I mean? Like, they're smoking their zoot before they go to bed, or, do you know, like.
How come you man don't straight upload the live streams to the channel? That's a good question.
It is a good question. Don't get me wrong. There's some things sometimes in a live stream that needs to be cropped.
But
yeah. I won't go too in depth for that.
I can't be the only one that got bad giggles on my first ever zoot, and now I don't really get them as often.
Yeah, that was me though, bro. Like when I first started smoking weed, I used to fucking laugh at everything.
This guy, he's saying I'm vexing when you miss a live stream. Right? Why don't the cameraman smoke again, bro? I just don't, you know what I mean?
You don't miss what you don't know.
Yeah, I've always said that, innit? I've always said you'll never miss what you've never had, innit? So like, obviously.
That's what the boys always said. I've always tried to get him to smoke a joint, innit? But at the same time, I've always tried to like get him to smoke. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like it doesn't happen because he understands from seeing from a point of view of other people that he doesn't need it. Do you know what I mean? Like I enjoy smoking. Do you know what I mean? As much as the next person.
I'm not against it or anything like that.
Yeah, that's it. Like you've never been against it. It's just not for you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the best way to be, because it's good for you to recognise that before you ever do it. Do you know what I mean? Because
get a Patreon, lads. Get some notes in for the channel. That's a good idea, to be fair. Patreon. You know what Patreon is? No. Basically, it's I'm not 100% on it, but basically, you set it up and basically people subscribe to it. I think they pay like a monthly fee for it, and I think you get different tiers for the Patreon, and it's basically more content. So if you pay for it, you get more content, kind of thing. Yeah,
I suppose. I mean, but we could do that in terms of like more of our behind the scenes content, I suppose, like just chilling and all that. But at the same time,
from this channel anyway, we're not really bothered.
And that's the thing, yeah, we're not. Do you know what I mean? If we was worried about the money we was earning, we still wouldn't be uploading. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like we got demonetized last week. We got demonetized at fucking Christmas. You know what I mean? We've been demonetized for months. We don't give a fuck about it, mate. And that's the thing. Like, I don't give a fuck about reaching out my own pocket to smoke for the channel, because I do that anyway. You know what I mean? I go out and smoke weed every day anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm just giving people my insight, like.
Any companies hitting you up for reviews or anything yet? One person.
Well, one company did. It was a Chinese company asking us to review like it was like a vaporizer sort of thing, but
yeah, no, we got another one comment said drop your email. I've got this. I can't even remember what it was. I can't even lie. But basically, yeah, I dropped the email, and they're gonna get in touch.
Oh right, well, yeah. I mean, I haven't even heard about this, but I mean, yeah.
Sorry, I completely forgot. I completely forgot to say that, bro. But yeah, sorry, when I was working in it and come up on the notifications. So sorry, I just put the emails. There you go, bro. But we've got no email yet. Like I've been checking.
Yeah.
Want to come pick me up, Oakley Jones?
Oakley Jones, where you at, bro? Thing is, yeah, if people within our close, like I ain't being funny. Like if people within our close distance and we're not doing nothing, we're going to record a video anyway, having like a small fan base meet up and smoke will probably be a good video, you know what I mean? So if there's people that are close to us and you know you're not far from us, get in touch, you know what I mean? Because obviously there's enough seats in the fucking car.
Any YouTube collabs planned? No. None planned really. We don't really know anyone like,
that's it.
I mean, we know there are people UK like doing channels like us, but like round our way, especially in this time of like the pandemic and that, it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? Like the only way we can really do it now is from like on internet. You know?
Yeah. Like we'd have to we'd have to do like a Zoom call, yeah. And for me, that's not the same.
Yeah. Do you ever have edibles, mate?
Personally, I've made my own edibles. I've done it with the butter and all that, and you melt the weed and fry the weed in the butter and then let it set, and that didn't work for me. And then basically I fucking made a load of cupcakes and we had like ½ ounce. There was like 6 of us, so I just put scores in every cake. And yeah, everyone was fucked up. So
Second time I ever smoked was a 4G blunt I rolled, but it was skunk. But obviously I didn't know what that was back then, and it felt like I was on a mad trip. Put me off bud for time, can't lie.
yeah, but for some people it does, you know what I mean? For some people, like, they can smoke a joint, like a fat joint, and I don't even want to do that, you know what I mean? Like, I've met a lot of people like that. I just think personally it's each their own, you know what I mean? Like, if someone likes the feeling of smoking a joint, they'll do it. Like I do you know what I mean? So I consistently smoke, but at the same time some people can smoke for, I know people that smoke for 6 months and they go, you know what, I don't like this, and stop it, you know what I mean? And they haven't smoked since, and it's just like, I just find it's literally, every person's different, you know what I mean? If you want to smoke it, you will smoke it. If you don't, you won't. That's as simple as it is.
Ryan got his charger sorted. Was watching on the phone earlier. What were you saying, Ollie? We did go to the same school. Oh yeah, because he was saying it's mad how he found us on YouTube recommended, and we live in like the same area.
Yeah.
That is pretty mad, bro. Honestly, you
Ryan,
found us on YouTube recommended.
What's his last name?
I don't know. Like, he's got no last name in the thing, right? Yeah, but he went out of school, innit? He said we did go to the same school.
Yeah.
Because he said he saw the school on our Smoke Sessions episode 1 video.
No.
We drove past it.
That ain't our school.
Nah.
It's Gable. It's Gable, bro. Yeah.
Did we not drive past our school?
No. In the intro to the first Smoke Sessions, we was passing Gable Hall. It wasn't the school that we went to. We both went to the same school, but that wasn't where we went. We went to St Clair's.
Yeah, no. He said that.
Oh, he said St Clair's.
Yeah. Because in the last live stream, like, you obviously don't remember when Toby was here and that, he was talking about Mr. Steam.
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, in the Smoke Adventures video, we didn't pass St Clair's.
No. You know, in the very start of it, when Octavian's playing the music video, we go on the mini roundabout. That's now.
Oh
yeah,
shit! Yeah. I say nothing. Yeah, I get that.
First time I bummed the zoo, I was feeling like I was in a film. Bare people said that's happened to them.
Yeah, mate. Do you know what I mean? I think it's more the thing of, for some people.
Zacco said, "Do you ever come barking in Dagenham sides?" I literally worked there, bro.
Yeah, I was saying.
The college. Probably should have said that, but you know. Any of you's got jobs? Yeah, there you go.
They both got jobs, bro.
Big up, lads. Tom, trust
we've got
me,
2 jobs.
Too real.
Well, 3 including YouTube.
Lordy said, yo. Roll of Royce, yeah, it's chill. Ollie should try weed. If he drinks, and weed ain't much different, and he might like it more. Yeah, maybe, but you know, I don't even want to drink.
Don't want to open that rabbit hole, you know what I mean?
Definitely want more streams, lads.
Yeah, we can put out the streams as much as you lot want. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause the thing is, we sit and do this most nights, just chill and I'll just bunge, you know what I mean? Just listen to music and that. So if you want to see this more, we can put this out more. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want it to be a thing of repetitive content, but at the same time, it will never be like that, because
there'll be people asking different
questions. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's nice that people asking different questions, do you know what I mean? It's a different base of people every time. It's a different fucking question base, do you know what I mean? And we could even put this not as Q&As, but I think a lot of these live streams that we are doing, we are going to post as videos, but just like post edit, you know what I mean? Like, we want to add a bit more to them to make them a video worthy, do you know what I mean? You can't just bang a live stream up and just post it as a video.
Roller Royce said, big up, lads. Deco said, my man Roller Royce, you know. How many zoots do you smoke a day?
I'd say between maximum 4 to 6 a day. I think I smoke minimum. Oh, actually no, sorry. I'll say 3 to 6 a day. But I'm normally on the higher scale of that.
So I put Patreon's just basically an under 18 OnlyFans.
Swear down.
Facts, mate. What do you think of White Widow?
White Widow, yeah, it's alright. I don't think it's made out what people make it out to be.
If cameramen don't smoke, what about edibles? Maybe one day. And got some fire edibles, made them with Cali distiller. I can't even say that word, bro, honestly. Don't mind sending you lads some, enjoying the content.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you want to send some out, we review it, man.
Follow the follow our Instagrams, and yeah, just
DM us, innit? Thing is, if you've got stuff you want to send out to us to review, or you got stuff you want to send out to us to put on the channel, do you know what I mean? Fucking jump on that. We're always open.
That was Tom.
We're always open for that sort of shit, you know what I mean? Like, we'd always show it on the channel, like, that we've received it from fans.
D7N said, has that Toby recovered yet?
He's still dead, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm from Wickford, not far from Table Hall, as Gable is Stanford, innit? Yeah. Smoke, drink and drive, nah, not us.
No.
So you swear? Yeah, Zacco, yeah.
No, we're parked up, bro. We're literally round the corner from Molly's yard, isn't it? So
Zacco, that's
I
where
I can smoke and drink here as much as I like and walk back to the yard.
My brother goes to college there, mate. Honestly, I've probably walked past you, bro. Like, I've probably seen him. Like, I'm up for a smoke if you're on it, mate. Big fan of your vids, my guy. That's James E.
Yeah, mate. Anyone that wants,
follow on Instagram.
That's the thing. Just follow us on Instagram. Yeah, drop me a DM. I'm always hot on my DMs, or just either of us. You know what I mean? If you're in the area and you know you're not far, because like I said, the Smoke Adventures like fan video would be good. You know what I mean? I can come through, pick people up, and go have a smoke. You know what I mean?
Show me when you're embarking. Smoke a spliff together, mate. We was literally doing Amazon delivery today. We was in Romford.
Yeah, we was in Romford today doing Amazon delivery earlier, and we was like Romford High Street. So I mean, that probably would have been an ideal time. But like I said, anyone in any area. The thing is, if there's enough of you that are saying like from a certain area, then we'll come to all them areas. Do you know what I mean? Like just pick X amount of people up. Like just, do you know what I mean? It'd be nice to see fans. Do you know what I mean? That are watching the channel and like where they're coming from. You know what I mean? Just to get an insight.
What's your Insta? I'll put it in the chat now quickly.
Yeah, bang it in the chat. I mean, we'll probably put it on. It's on a lot of our videos anyway. Our Instagram names. So if you don't get it from the chat, just jump on any of the other videos and find yourself the link. Do you know what I mean?
I've lost my spot in the chat now.
What's your spot in the chat?
Yeah, like basically there's chat in it, and I was up further, so, and when I put our Instagram in the chat, it put me to the bottom of the chat.
Just scroll up.
All you lads make story time videos. Yeah, brother, that's something we need to do.
That's something we do need to do.
Ago,
we was meant to start this quite a while ago. We was meant to do like a story time series, and we was sort of thinking on it for ages, and we just sort of left it out. But at the same time, if it's something you lot want to see, then do you know what I mean? Let us know that you want to see that, and we can put that into play. But at the same time,
Tom said, no worries, as I'll drop you a message on RD. No need to review the edibles though.
No,
we still will.
No, we still will review them, bro. You know what I mean? Like at the same time, we don't have to pin out where they're from, but at the same time, do you know what I mean? Like we can still bang a fucking review on them.
What's your Insta, brother? Yeah, I just put it in the chat.
So you got Ride_Walden and Ollie Hill _.
Yeah. If you don't get it from the chat, it's in our other video descriptions. You know what I mean? So yeah, just if you miss it, just go there. Ever been stopped for a photo with a fan?
I have been once, and it is a very fucking gas feeling. You know, I was in a local pub. I was just fucking having a couple beers, you know what I mean, as you do, just chilling and local. And guy came up to me and was like, "You're that guy," and I was just like we'd only just started doing YouTube properly, so I was just like, "The fuck is he talking about? Who's that guy?" I was looking round like behind me, like who's this guy he's talking about, bro? You know what I mean? He's like, "No, you with the long hair." Like, I was like, "What?" No, I knew he was talking about me. There's no other cunt there with long hair. And he was just like, "Yeah, you're that guy from the internet. You know what I mean? Smokes weed." I was like, "Shit," you know what I mean? Like people local actually know about this shit. You know what I mean? Like, that is the first point for me that I knew that it was worth us to continue this channel. Do you know what I mean? Because it was like what he was telling me personally, like he learned and shit like that. You know what I mean? It just makes it more worthwhile because we're doing something for the people. You know what I mean? I said we're not earning nothing from this. We're just doing it because we enjoy entertaining our fan base. You know what I mean?
Connor Morgan said, "Tell him to roll a King L."
Nah, mate. I've already just smoked the Zoot. I ain't buying no Bling L now. I'm gonna smoke another Zoot and chill on the chat, and then I'm gonna duck out.
What's your worst smoking experience?
Personally, my worst smoking experience is probably smoking a Zoot, waiting for some kid to turn up to drop off some drink. This is quite a while ago. This is when I was probably like 16. And we was waiting for people to rock up and drop off his drink for his missus, yeah. So we was like, alright, cool, say nothing. We was outside smoking a Zoot anyway, so we just wait for them to rock up and drop the drink off. So like, cool. Comes up, drops the drink off. I'm sitting there buying a Zoot, and he's like, yeah, can we bun some of that Zoot and that? I just sparked, yeah. I had like most of the Zoot, so I was like, fuck it, you know, I don't give a fuck. I smoke Zoot every day, so I didn't care. Do you know what I mean? To me, it's just a Zoot, so fuck it. I had a lot of weed, so I was just take it, do you know what I mean? Just have that Zoot, I'll roll another one. Give him that Zoot. And it was me and my mate at the door, so I rolled another Zoot for us to share, and then they just shared that Zoot. And the guy that asked for the zoot, fucking, we went down this like alley bit to smoke it. It's just about the way, you know what I mean? And fucking, he was just standing there, and then he gave the zoot to his boy, and then he was like white as a bedsheet. And I was looking at him, and I was like, brother, like, are you good? And he was just looking at me, and he was like trying to talk, and you could see in his head that he was trying to talk. Like, even facial expression, he was trying to put something across to me, but he just couldn't get it out of his mouth. Like, he was trying so hard. And I was like, right, just stop trying to fucking talk to me. Just, do you know what I mean? Just deal with what you gotta deal with. And he just fucking folded. He went white as a bedsheet, and was just like, he went to say something, and was just like just fucking slurred speech. He was like he's having a stroke. Literally, he stumbled forward twice, like fell down a little bit, stood back up straight, and then just looked at all of us, went white as a bedsheet, wide-eyed, and just literally fell back, tombstone, bounced his head off the floor, literally had a fit, and just laid there like dead still. Me and my boy was looking at each other like, is this guy fucking dead, bro? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck has just happened? And he come round and was calm, innit? But I was like, at the time, I was looking at him like, bro, what the fuck? Like, he was stiff as a board. Like,
oh shit. Sorry guys, there's been like comments that I've missed. Like, it's just it's hiding some of your comments. Like Lahive, it's hid a bit bears of your comments. Like, but yeah, what's going on, mate? You should make a second channel that you can get monetized on, where you don't show weed, but maybe do story times and shit.
yeah, well, this
Yeah,
is
that's
what
quite a
we're,
good idea, actually,
this is
yeah.
what we're sort of trying to base our other channel around. We want to start a new channel that's not more so to do with bud, you know what I mean? We can leave the bud out of it, but it's just more to do with our day-to-day life and what we get up to, you know what I mean? And we can post a lot of that stuff on there, because we can get monetized from it. Like I said, it's, for us, it's not more of the monetization that we care about, do you know what I mean? We just enjoy doing YouTube just as a thing, do you know what I mean? Just for people to recognise us as other people, you know what I mean? Doing what they do every day. But at the same time, it's like, it'd be nice for us to earn some money from YouTube, but at the same time, that's not our main ambition, do you know what I mean? In the beginning it was, but we got demonetised, like I said, months ago. So for quite a while now, we've not been bothered by earning money from YouTube. It's just been more of a thing of producing content for our people that watch all the time, you know what I mean? For our fans.
Luisha said, oh shit, I've been watching this for time thinking it was a video, but it's live. I'm too stoned.
Too right. If you're smoking right now, too right. I mean, we're doing the same. I mean, Ollie isn't, but I'm still smoking a joint. So I'm smoking with you.
Do you prefer fags or rolling backy?
Personally, I prefer rolling backy, purely because with a fag you can spark it, and then like you're down a pub. I only really buy fags. I'm like down the pub, you know what I mean? Like actual tailor-made fags. Just like I'm down the pub, I'm gonna be having a couple of drinks. I can't be asked to roll fags all the time. You know what I mean? I just buy Taylors. Just go with that, bang one out of the box, smoke it. But at the same time, if I'm not at the pub, and even then 9 times out of 10 at the pub, I probably still prefer to smoke a boggy, like just a rolled fag, purely because I use tobacco with my joints, do you know what I mean? So there's no point me going out and spending a tenner on a box of fags when I've got a pouch of tobacco in my bag. I can't get my head around why people do that. So, and the thing is, I don't really like using fag chip as chip, purely because it's too dry, it just burns too fast. It's like with a cigarette, you light a cigarette up and you start talking to your mate, you look back at it and it's all gone. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't, it's just, like, the cigarette, because the amount of shit in it will just keep burning all the time.
When you're big enough, do a big UK tour.
Yeah, mate, that's what, do you know what I mean? This is the sort of shit that we've planned a little bit, but it's like, we've got to get there first, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even that. Like, we'd love to be able to just go, you know what, we're going to do a fucking UK tour, we're going to meet all our fans. We'd love to say that. I would fucking love to say that. I mean, obviously, in the current situation, the pandemic and all that, that's definitely not an option, but at the same time, when that all sorts itself out, we'd love to be able to say, yeah, we're going to fucking go and do a tour of the whole country, but at the same time, it would never be cost effective if we didn't have enough people to see, you know what I mean?
100% needs story time, lads.
Story time could be, if that's what everyone wants, like, we can make that a thing, you know what I mean? I've got enough stories to tell, especially on the other channel, but the only thing is, I feel like with story time, majority of my story times involve bud, so it's like, I'd need to probably do it on this channel.
Have you ever tried acid, shrooms or DMT?
I've tried shrooms. I haven't tried DMT or acid yet, but shrooms for me are like, yeah, I'm not gonna disclose that, but yeah, shrooms for us is like, we had like a natural experience with shrooms, not like that, but as in, they were quite fresh, should I say, you know what I mean? There were certain ones that I had, like we had some that were like really dry, and I think that's the best time to eat them, once they've completely dried. But at the same time, I've had shrooms and fucking, that have literally just been fucking taken out of the pot, do you know what I mean? And to be honest, as much as they're not as strong, you have to eat more to get the same effects, because once you dry them, they become more potent, because it's more weight just dried out, you know what I mean?
Editing was on fire on the Rolling Tips video. Shame about when the mic cuts. It's minor though.
Yeah. I mean, they are very minor bits to the video, and I think personally, go on.
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
Yeah, bruv. What happened was obviously I got a new GoPro, and fucking I weren't sure where the mic was, and the GoPro fucking heats up like mad, like it overheats, and I was holding it. It was getting hot on the bottom. So I turned to the side, and obviously my fingers covered the fucking mic on the side, and yeah, just couldn't hear fucking anything. So I've done what I could.
Bashed up my iPad.
Just
threw my bag on my iPad. Just boom on my iPad.
Yeah, basically that's what happened. But yeah, we've fixed that now. I've got a mount for it and everything, so that won't happen again. Followed you both on Insta. I'll drop you a DM, mate. Yeah, go on, mate. Have you ever smoked pure? I've started smoking pure, but I'm slimming way less, and I've always smoked backy, but I don't something the same without backy in a zoo though.
Show me.
I don't FRE. Follow me on IG Pico. Yeah, go on, we'll follow you after this stream, because both our phones.
I'll say, bruv, to be fair, there's so many comments coming through right now, and we're using both phones. If you want us on Insta, brother, yeah, like follow us and we'll follow back on it, but at the same time, like, we haven't got time right now, so we're following people.
My phone's like
Ollie's phone right now is being used as a torch. My phone's being used to view the chat, you know what I mean? And the GoPro's being used to record us. So
it's not like you can follow them on the GoPro anyway.
Yeah, we're pretty maxed out, you know what I mean?
Hotboxed my shed yesterday whilst watching the Purple Star Dog vid. Mazza.
Nice to see you liked it, bro. I think the Purple Star Dog ain't doing as well as we would have thought it would, but at the same time, it's one of them videos where not loads of people search for a stream review, you know what I mean? So it's like, our loyal fans will see it because they're subscribed to us, you know what I mean? And when the video gets dropped, they'll see the notification, which again, mad appreciative for all the people that have got our notifications turned on. You know what I mean? That are happy to keep up with us all the time. Like, we love that, you know what I mean? We can understand that we've got a good fan base now.
Should we leave this fucking live stream like public on the channel? Because it's not like we're fucking got anything to remove from it, you know what I mean?
we can.
And just title it like fucking Q&A or something. You know
Yeah, Q&A live stream. We can leave this on the channel, I suppose.
My dad grows it. Said someone in the comments. That was not from me. Sound decent. Cheers, Roller Roast, mate. If bud ever does get legalised here, you guys will blow up. If you're consistent, that's what happened with all the weed tubers in LA. Yeah.
That is, to be fair, that is what happened with all the weed tubers in LA. Before it was recreational use, they were big people before it was recreational use. As soon as it got legalised, everyone went to the same pages because they were already high viewed pages, do you know what I mean?
You should roll Cambridge, G, spark a zoot with me and a few boys.
Brother, I ain't being funny, like I said, if you lot have got a couple people in your ways, if you've got enough people to fill up the back of this fucking car, or enough people to, I don't know, like you're at uni or some shit, or do you know what I mean, you're somewhere, like, do you know what I mean, you've got enough people for us to do a video on, do you know what I mean, or enough people for us to be worth to do a smoke session. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to Cambridge to meet one person to smoke with, do you know what I mean, and take that as you like, but at the same time, it's like, it's a bit of distance for us, do you know what I mean, Cambridge is still like an hour and a half, 2 hour drive for us. I'm all for that, but at the same time, if it's a few people, you know what I mean, and it's a content worthy decision to make, then we'll do it, do you know what I mean? But if it's, you know, we can't just go to every individual person to smoke, you know what I mean? As much as I hate to say that, it's just not economical.
Where you from?
Essex side, bro.
What are your thoughts on this pandemic? Have any of you started to think it's suspicious?
I'm a like theorist anyway, do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of, I have all my own theories, but I just think it's all bollocks, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't been funny. A lot of the shit they're implementing now, they didn't even implement in the first lockdown. It's just like, what's the fucking point? Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember in the first lockdown they were telling people not to wear masks because masks are fucking useless, do you know what I mean? They're not going to stop you from getting it. And then now you can't go in a shop without getting a mask or you get a £100 fine. No cunt knows what they're talking about. Don't matter where you are in this country or what position you are in the fucking political hierarchy, you have no idea what this virus is doing to the country or to the people. All you're doing is trying to fucking put it across. You think you know what you're talking about, but at the same time, you're just trying to keep the people happy. Yeah, no one knows what's happening with this fucking virus.
AKMCR, yes lads, bunny enough. I can't even speak, bro. Yes lads, bunning a fatty as we speak, bro. That's AKMCR.
That's what we like to hear. Smoke along with us, man.
What's your instas? I'll follow you. Right, I'm gonna put the instas in the chat one more time. Alright.
It's Ryan_Wilden for me, and Ollie Hill _. That's 2 underscores. Ollie Hill 2 underscores.
There you go. I just put it in the chat one last time.
2 in the chat. Hit us up, man.
Yes, oh, you read that one. Feels weird without Becky being like this for a week long.
I mean, for me, not having Becky, like I said, I would fucking choke out. Like, I put a bit back in my joints because I'm used to smoking with tobacco. I always have. Because I smoke fags, it makes sense for me. Do you know what I mean? For people that don't smoke cigarettes, I completely understand. Because why would you put tobacco in your joints? If you don't smoke cigarettes, what's the fucking point? Like, it's like my friend, like, that I smoke, like, he's puries. He rolls puree joints because he doesn't smoke tobacco. He only smokes weed. Do you know what I mean? So he doesn't even put back in his joints, really. If he does, he'll put, like, a couple of strands in just to make it burn a bit nicer. Do you know what I mean? If it's a sticky weed. And even then, if you got dry weed, he won't put any backy in.
Roller Royce says, do you know anyone who's been caught selling weed lately?
Not that I know of personally, and I hope it stays like that, because at the end of the day, there should be no one getting caught for selling weed. Weed should be put to the point of where you should be able to go to the shop and buy weed. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking natural grown plant. At what time that anyone thought they could legalise something that naturally goes out of the ground is fucking beyond me. But at the same time, I don't know anyone that's been recently nicked for weed, and I fucking hope I don't know anyone that gets nicked for weed in the next X amount of time, foreseeable future, you know what I mean? Because in my eyes, anyone that's been nicked for weed should be fucking freed, because weed is a natural substance.
I think Tom Ansell's here, boy. Yeah, boy. Who's that about? Love, man. Tom Ansell. It's gotta be Tom, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is. I know, he knows who that's about. You'll know you're the only cunt I know that puts a fucking straight, like, a hair's worth of backy in and then fills it with weed.
My L, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna read that question out. I'll say all 50 of us watching this right now should link up and have a big sesh.
Bruv, if we're all in the same space, we'll find a dot between everyone's pin and fucking everyone go there, and we'll meet you all there.
Could you come to Nottingham? Me and all my friends are stoners and have ounces of bud. We could make a vid.
Bro, I can't lie, yeah. Don't worry about how much weed you got. Obviously, we'll bring our own bits. But I've got a couple friends that are up Nottingham way. So if you want us to come to Nottingham within the foreseeable future, again, anyone that wants us to come to see them or wants us to come down and chill with your lot and record a video, we're more than on that. You know what I mean? We're more than open to do that. But obviously, the best way for you to get across to us is through Instagram DM. So again, Ryan_Wilden for myself, Ollie Hill __. If you want to get either of us for that sort of opportunity, then let us know. Do you know what I mean? Because we're more than open to do it. But like I said, we're not going to do it for individuals. It has to be for like a group of people. Because we can't travel out of our way all the time for an individual. As much as we'd love to, do you know what I mean? It is just not, it's not viable for us all the time, you know what I mean?
I did think COVID was suspicious, but then my sister got it out of uni. But I do think this new lockdown is stupid. They ain't even closing schools and shit.
You see what I don't get, yeah? Because the majority of people that are asymptomatic this virus are children, yeah? The people that... Asymptomatic means the people that can contract the virus and carry it without actually displaying symptoms to the outside world, do you know what I mean? A majority of asymptomatic people will be children, because children can't... 9 times out of 10, people have proven that it doesn't affect children in the same way as adults, do you know what I mean? But at the same time, kids can still easily spread it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be feeling or be ill or be feeling like you've got the virus to give it to someone else, you know what I mean? And the biggest thing you got to worry about is the older generation of your family, do you know what I mean? That's what you've got to be worried about. If you're around people that are more so younger, don't get me wrong, it's not ideal for anyone to fucking get it. I wouldn't advise for anyone to try and get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, as a younger person, you're less viable to have fatal consequences from it, do you know what I mean?
Yes boys, bunning up while watching. What you saying about music in the future? You gonna make another song?
Mate, to be fair,
Mate, that's mad
it's mad that you said that, because we've been talking about it all day today, and hopefully within the next within the next month or two, hopefully we should be dropping an EP on Smoke Adventures.
It'll be on Spotify, everything. Apple
Yeah,
Music.
we're gonna try and bang it out on all platforms. But it'll be like, I mean, to be honest, we could probably drop Quarantine Freestyle on that as well.
Yeah, bro.
Might as well, yeah. For the last tune. But I've got a couple pre-recorded tunes, like of myself. I've got a few pre-recorded tunes with other people. I've still got a few tunes to write, but like, not write, I've wrote them, but I've got to still put them into a song, you know what I mean? So we've still got work to do, but at the same time, we're not far off of having an EP just ready to drop. So I think we're just going to get together the music that we already have, create an intro, create an outro, and then drop that as a piece, you know what I mean? So if you want more music content, it's on its way, yeah.
Need to get some more tunes on the channel as well, boys. Yeah, that was literally after that. Yeah, very soon, very soon. Tom Atzel, yes boy. Sergey, mate.
Sergey, mate.
I'm only 20 minutes away, bro. What footy teams do you boys support if you do?
LFC, but
I don't really support, like, I support West Ham in it, but I don't really follow football like that anymore, you know what I mean? But yeah, West Ham, if I, like, yeah, I support West Ham innit? I'm on that, brother. I'll bow you on it, so yeah, go on, mate.
yeah, mate, shout us on Insta, do you know what I mean? If you got a couple pals there.
Make a group chat on Snap, put it on your story, and whoever joins wants to meet up. Nah, do it on Insta, innit? We'll do a group chat on
Well, yeah,
Instagram.
we'll do a big group chat on Insta. That makes even more sense. So everyone that DMs us from this live stream,
We'll just throw into a group
we'll
chat,
put all of you into a group chat, and we'll do a group discussion on when we're going where and when we're doing what. Do you know what I mean? And we'll go from there.
Yeah, like Crack said, yeah, it'll
Do you know what I mean? Because I think the best thing for us to do is put everyone into a chat. We all decide between it, and then obviously me and Ollie will like DM you privately. Do you know what I mean? Be like, well, we'll come and see you this week, or do you know what I mean? Like, we'll come down to the video with you lot this week. Do you know what I mean? So it's more of a thing of everyone gets their own opportunity to put it out, but it will just be randomised on who we see. I don't want anyone to think like it's an order. In terms of we want to see someone more than anyone else, you know what I mean? Because that's not the case. We will see everyone, do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like you've got to understand that there are a lot of people that will probably want this opportunity, do you know what I mean?
You ever been Leeds, bro? Decent buds.
I've been Leeds once or twice, very rarely. Again, I've got a few people that go university in Leeds, you know what I mean? Like, we've got friends, we're at that age where we've got friends that go university all over the country, you know what I mean? So if it's people that are going to unis, you want us to do that, we've got friends there, we can do that, do you know what I mean? So just let us know.
Dots Music said, where you based?
Essex sides, bro. But I mean, outskirts London, southeast.
Whisper, yeah, Nottingham. Big up NG7. Yogis, I'm back. NG6. Whoa. I thought people were fucking shrine in their fucking postcodes then, bro. I was about to fucking start blocking them. I'd make a banger for your platform, your channel. Dots Music. What do you do, Dots? Do you like rap or like produce? Or
Yeah, you
like
produce, are you a rapper, bro? If you, that's another thing. If anyone wants to jump on a tune, I'm more than open to collaborate with people. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna post anything. You know what I mean? I'm not collaborating with everyone. Don't take that the wrong way. But at the same time, I have my own standard that I like to release as a song. Do you know? I won't release anything of my own that I don't like. Do you know what I mean? If I don't like it, it will never get dropped to the public. So if we collaborate and it's a fucking banger or it's a good tune, do you know what I mean, that we can both sit and listen to and be like, you know what, this is a hard tune, by all means that will get posted without doubt.
Yeah,
I'm,
just
I'm,
work
I'm,
on the tune.
do you know what I mean?
That's how it goes.
I'm always open to collaborations. Anyone that wants to collaborate when it comes to music and you think you've got it with music, come to me, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm always open to collaborate, and do you know what I mean? We can even put up a fan EP if there's enough people that have got bars that think they can jump on a tune.